For the murder of the wounded, looting, cannibalism, you are hereby sentenced to death by hanging. Or torment.
Don't meddle. Take the reward and let's go.
Help me!
Knew you witches wouldn't scorn imperial gold. Tough hunt.
Tougher than yours, that's certain. Evil is evil. Lesser, greater, middling, makes no difference.
Can't fit me!
Bring her down. Do it my way. You like that, you bitch? Get the hammer. Kick her teeth in.
The degree is arbitrary, the definition's blurred. If I'm to choose between one evil and another, I'd rather not choose at all.
Just make it quick, Geralt.
What the?
Close your eyes.
Hit him. What are you doing?
Killing monsters.
You stand in a temple of Maletale, encroached on all sides by madmen. You face the Lion of Orion, a cult leader whose blood may free the people of the Red Withering. You have decided to face him, even in this holy place, to strike down the curse and deliver his followers from bondage. But it will not be easy. The man's staff crackles with magical focus. And last time, Dryden did Igni, I believe. So you can go ahead and do that, and then we'll roll initiative. I've pre-rolled all their initiatives just to save us just a little time. So why don't you go ahead and do your Igni there, Doc, and tell me how much stamina you're committing.
Okay, so Igni is 1d6 damage for every stamina you put in it. So I'm going to put 5 stamina into it.
Okay. I've updated your stamina.
Okay. And then, yeah, after looking back at Zavis and Zavis raising the eyebrow and giving the slightest shake of his head as if to say, you know, no, don't believe him, Dryden immediately spun around, put his hand out in front of him, and cast Igni at the man up on the dais.
Okay, give me 2 seconds. Go ahead and you can go ahead and roll that. I'm just gonna get some more. Okay. So as you shoot this flame forward, you are surprised. Your range is 2 meters, so you're pretty far away. Or you're going to get closer. Otherwise, you're going to take range penalties.
Yeah, I probably would have walked forward in range. So probably right at the foot of the steps there.
Okay, perfect. Perfect. So you're right about there. I just want to stop you for a specific reason. You bring up your hand and make the sign of Igni. Fire juts forward, but instead of hitting the father, in front of you, right before your eyes, it hits an unseen barrier and marks around it almost as if there's a bubble before you. You would recognize this as some sort of magical barrier. But as you hit it with fire, you do see it crackle and begin to tear.
Yeah, so the fire kind of forms around something that's in front of him that he recognizes as a barrier. Dryden would put his hand out to see, if there's something physical there.
Yeah, you're able to, in the short period of time, reach out and touch it. There is something physical there, but it's opaque. So why don't you guys go ahead and roll initiative now? It should be buttons on all your tokens.
Do it. Ooh.
Okay.
Tasty.
Flurry, I think. It should be the first button on your token.
I think that's everyone, yeah?
Oh,
Yes,
sorry.
you roll.
Sorry, I didn't see it. Sorry.
No,
Okay.
no problem. Yeah.
Okay. Let me, Dryden, you're up again.
So, immediately seeing that, immediately seeing that, and knowing kind of what's going on here, Dryden will go ahead and he raises his hand up right above his head, makes a fist, and then there's kind of a shock wave that goes around him, and he casts Ken over himself.
Okay. Go ahead and click that button.
For 2 stamina.
Okay.
To basically give him a 10 health point shield.
Okay.
Let me find it. There we go.
Yep.
I mean, it's automatic, yeah.
So 10 rounds or until exhausted. Okay. So how are we gonna mark this? Let's just do it this way. I'll put 0 in that. Can I do that? It's annoying. Let's do this. Blue is your timer. Red is the shield.
Okay. And the red should be...
Yeah, I can't make it more than 9 though, so...
Oh, I see what you're saying. I see
Yeah.
what you're saying. So it'll go from there to 9.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
Okay. Okay. Would you like to do anything else? That was your first action.
And then he's just gonna kind of swing at the shield in front of him with his meteorite sword.
Yep, that's going to be 3 stamina.
To attack?
Yeah, your first action was to cast your sign. Your second action would be to... If you're doing this in the same round.
Oh, I see
Yep.
what you're saying, in the same round.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll spend the 3 stamina to attack it. I want to see what happens when this thing gets attacked.
Okay.
So he's going to use his steel sword to hit whatever that is in front of him.
Okay. Go ahead and swing your sword. 20 damage. You hit this thing and you see your sword like pass through it, but shimmer, and then the hole that was opened closes around it again. But it seems weakened from what you can tell. Okay. So that is Dryden's turn.
Do I add anything for the critical, or is there like not damage to this thing, or?
The critical, I mean, you can, but it's not you can't hit a location, right? So
Okay.
you could re-roll. I mean, it doesn't serve any purpose to roll
All
your
right.
critical.
Yeah. If it doesn't make it serving a purpose,
Yeah,
no need to spend the time doing it.
Yeah. All right. Go ahead, Zavis.
Yeah, so I think what Zavis is going to do, I imagine he can probably squeeze past Devnet, yeah?
Yes.
So he's going to kind of squeeze past them and tell them, fall back, I'll guard the way. And he's going to kind of move up here, kind of.
Just mark out your
between them a
speed with your... Yep, so you went 6 meters. So what is your speed?
Oh, yeah, let me check.
Now, if you're doing like a double, if you're doing a run or
Yeah,
something...
my speed is 6.
Okay,
yeah.
so you can move right about there.
Yeah, that's pretty much as far as he's gonna go, and let me see then. I wanted to basically prep to attack any of these guys off to the side when they come up. Let me see. I can't remember the stuff for delaying an action or anything like that. If there is a thing. But yeah, regardless, that's pretty much him. He's gonna move up and get ready.
There is no specific delay, but you can take your action at any time. Right, your second action. You don't have to take it right away, is my understanding.
Okay. Sweet. Yeah, then he'll kind of move up and then wait for the time being. You know, kind of calling on them to fall back so Devnet can shoot past him and such.
Okay. So we'll mark you as waiting. Alright. Eiry, will you make me a awareness roll?
Awareness, okay.
Yeah, so that would be out of it's intelligence. Okay. What would you like to do?
Okay, Eiry is going to, she's gonna, she can't really move very far according to this, so...
You can move, you can, if you want to give all of your turn, you can do your run, which you can move your run speed. If that is your main goal of just moving, so you could run 9 meters if you wanted.
Okay, yeah, because I think there's not really any action she's going to take other than getting out of the way.
Okay.
So,
Can Devnet speak out of turn?
Oh yeah, you can always
not?
speak. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. If Eiry's going past her, she would say, take the knife on my leg and jam the door shut if the door opens inward. I don't think we heard from you if it opened inward or outward.
It opens outward.
Okay, well, not a whole lot you can do about that.
are you still going to have her say, take the
To make it easy, you could have given her the dagger on the way in if she doesn't have
Sure.
one. Does she have a dagger? Does she have any?
She does.
Okay, so never mind, but...
Okay. Alright, so she's going to run past Devnet into the first room
Okay,
and kind of bunker down there to get out of the way.
that is fine. Okay.
Oh, ooh. What is this stuff, like, is that actually there?
Yes, it is. That was your awareness roll. We'll do another one next round. You do see...
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So that was your full turn for running.
Yes.
Next I have Corrupted Man, which is going to run and charge. easily getting to Zavis.
Oh shit.
He will attack. So a charge, I believe, is... I believe that's a negative. I think it's considered a strong attack, so I think it's a -3, so it'd be a 12.
Oh yeah, yep. Up to your speed, make a strong strike, and still suffers -3 to hit. Oh. Cool. So yeah, I'm gonna definitely defend that. So, let me see. Ooh. Sorry, everything's like lagging real bad on my end for some reason. Usually don't have any issues. So I'll dodge. Did it go through?
It did.
Ooh. Nice.
You can roll the critical, there's no need to, but... he swings,
Yeah.
and how do you evade that?
Yeah, so, he's got an axe, yeah? So, the guy kind of comes in swinging wild at him, you know, ravenous over the pews, and he, quite simply kind of pushes his axe to the side as it comes towards him almost, and he sinks it into the pew instead.
Yeah, wood splinters everywhere around you as he misses. Would you like to act? Since you've been done.
Yeah, that'd be perfect.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm going to punch a boy.
Okay. Do you have your knuckle dusters on?
Yeah, I believe he pulled them out last time.
Okay.
Just before.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm assuming you have everything out you want, but you said something about not having them on to pummel the priest, so just making sure.
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah. Well, I realized also I could still kick the guy.
Could.
Which would entirely be, you know, optimal. So yeah, first fast strike with brass knuckles. Going in. Boop, boop, boop. Ooh,
So it's a
there we go.
19. He will attempt to dodge. And that will cost him 1 stamina.
Ooh.
Okay, no need for me to re-roll that. Or just roll the fumble, or the critical. So you punch at him and he is able to move to the side, taking his forearm and blocking with his opposite hand. And you'll get another one with your fast strike.
Yep. Here we go. Brass knuckles. Boop. 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 Alright.
20.
Come on.
-1 stamina to dodge. Actually, he's going to he'll dodge again. Hit him that time. Damage is 12. You hit him in the arm, I believe.
That'll be 6, yeah. Cool.
His...
Ooh.
So... Okay. So you hit him kind of in the arm slash shoulder. And he, you know, hit, like, gets jerked back and hits his back across the pew, and just a vicious punch with your knuckle duster. He takes 9 damage.
Ooh. My.
You can go again.
Yeah, I'll
3
spend
stamina.
the 3 stamina. For another round of knuckle dusting.
Okay.
Alright. Oop. Oh. Clicked the wrong button halfway through. I gotta do it again. Sorry.
You're fine.
Oop. There we go. Oh yeah, my boy. Get it.
Okay. He's gonna try to dodge this one.
Ooh.
You have to. A meet is a fail in the system, so.
Yep. I was just gonna say, I was like, holy shit, it worked in our favor. I can't believe it. I never would expect.
Attacker meet is a fail. You have to beat the defense. Yeah.
I was gonna say, I was like, aw.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
not
all right, and it doesn't quite land.
You can swing again.
Yep. Just doing the thing. There we go.
17.
Ooh. Torso.
He is actually going to try to... He's going to try to dodge.
Fucking hell, man. This guy is on it. He's on it with the dodge.
Zavis is... Good.
Oh, I was gonna say he's dropping his stamina though.
And true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of, move one. Dodging unfortunately only takes 1 stamina extra.
Yeah.
So you're laying into this guy. He's dodging, moving out of the way. You can tell it's not going to be that easy for you to just put him down. This one in the corner rushes Dryden, charging and swinging his axe. $21. That's a critical. Gonna roll it again. So 22 is what you're looking at.
Okay. And I can block with my sword, right?
You can. If you block with your sword, it will take the reliability down by 1, but you can.
So I'm gonna block with my sword that I'm holding, the steel sword.
Okay. So just roll your sword attack or whatever.
Yeah, it's all
21. Haha, you hit by 1. Because he had a 22. So he hits you in the... so he charged. So let's look at that first. Charge. You know, I did not do the -3 for the charge, so he misses.
Whew.
Ooh.
So yeah, he comes running out of the side there, and Dryden, after putting up his kin sign, sees him out of the corner of the eye and just immediately turns his attention to him, raising his sword up just as he's trying to bring his axe down on him.
Yep, there's a clang, and I'm gonna remove 1 reliability from your weapon as it gets hit. Okay. All right.
Dev had been looking to the right, but as she sees the corrupted man charge Dryden, turns her attention there. And she's going to do a fast attack, aiming for the head, and she's going to use a luck point. And I don't think that this is with her extreme range. That range isn't a problem, is it?
What's the range on your bow? 100 meters or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to be within. Yeah, you're just not point blank. You're fine.
Okay. All right.
So if you're aiming to the head's a -6. It should
Right.
factor that in though. If you just, it'll ask you where you're aiming.
All right. So I spent a luck point on that.
Okay, just we mark it off on your sheet and the current.
Yeah, I will.
Current field. Okay, 17. He is going to try to dodge. That's a miss.
Okay. Can she use a spend stamina to shoot again?
She sure can. 3 stamina to shoot again.
Okay, she's gonna do that.
Is she shooting at the head again, or?
Yep, this is
Okay.
the... Bad roll. Okay.
Alright, he still needs to dodge.
Yeah, with no problem.
Okay, remove stamina from him. So you, how does that look as you're loading and firing rapidly?
Well, she had, like I said, been focused on the right, but when she sees this guy approaching Dryden, she turns her attention there, wanting him to be able to focus on the man behind the bubble, and she fires off 2 quick shots, and it might be because she was so rushed, but one goes by his head, and the other one kind of just goes by to the left, not even as close as to be able to call it close, and she curses under her breath, preps another arrow.
Okay. So the man on the dais frowns as the Dryden is attacking this magical barrier. He raises a hand, and Dryden can tell that the magical barrier is beginning to heal itself, so to speak. So he is going to spend 3 stamina, 1 to maintain, 2 to regenerate 10 hit points. I'll roll that so you can see the spell, just so you can see it. Alright, 1 second while and then he is going to spend, so he's active of 3 stamina currently against his vigor. For his second action, which he will spend 3 stamina to do, he is going to cast a spell. His eyes begin to burn, flames licking from within them as he stares at Dryden. Okay, you need to roll a resist magic, Dryden, versus a... Oh, he fumbled. Hold on.
Ooh.
Oh man, you only need to beat. You only need to beat. So you need a basically a 4.
Fucking Dryden fumbles and rolls a 10. Could you imagine? No! That was terrifying. Oh my god.
So you see the spark like come over your, your clothes, but it just goes out suddenly, and you see this man just frown and begins to curse. And that was extremely lucky. All right. The next fellow rushes through the pews, running, charging at Dryden. He's going to swing.
Does Dryden have a bubble up too?
He did use Gwen.
Yes, he does. He just has not been hit.
Yeah. Any
Okay.
hit points will be taken off of that first.
Yeah, it's tasty, tasty.
I want to look at something
Tasty
first,
balls.
guys. Just give me a second here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, remember when you guys take an extra action, it is a -3. So when you're clicking your buttons, it'll ask if it's extra action. Just say yes, and it should incorporate that all in there.
I got that right last
Okay,
time.
I'm just making sure.
Yeah.
Charge, that's in there. Okay.
Yeah, that's why Zavis wasn't going for aimed shots,
Okay.
because at least not on that one.
Okay.
I might have.
So you're currently ganged up on the Dryden. You're gonna take a -1 to your defense roll.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So he sees the sparks kind of come flying from Father Flandrin or Elandrin, and kind of fizzle out before it even gets to him, as he's clanking and knocking away the axe of this one on his left. And then as the sparks fizzle out, he sees out of the corner of his eye this one coming up from the right, and immediately turns to parry his attack as well. And
And you parried, or you blocking, I'm guessing?
yep,
Okay.
blocking with the sword again.
There is a difference, so just technically, right? Okay.
Oh, really? What's the
Yeah,
difference? Between...
parry, you do it in a -3, but you take no reliability damage to your blade. That's the difference.
Oh, I see.
So you can remember that for next time.
Yeah.
You do parry. So that's a did you put the -1 in? Okay, doesn't matter. 23. Okay. You are able to block this blade, or this axe, I should say.
Yeah, as he comes running up on him, I just turn around, raise my sword on that side as well, and kind of knock his axe away.
As you might expect, this last corrupted man rushes Dryden as well. And I'm gonna do one thing before I forget.
I'm going to need a little help, guys.
Yeah, I can
Got
see
this.
Little help, please.
And your defense is at a -2 this time. 15.
Yep, and once again, he's gonna block with his sword.
You're able to block.
Oh yeah, it automatically lowers the reliability too.
No, I'm doing it in the background.
Oh, are you?
Yep.
Okay.
So right now, the Dryden is getting swarmed, but he is moving like a cat, parrying this one and that, and he is up.
As I block that last one, I kind of use my momentum to continue spinning around in a circle, and essentially, as I come back around, I bring my sword up against the shield again and attack it.
Okay.
And can I do a strong strike on
You
that?
sure? Yeah, you absolutely can. Yes.
I mean, because it basically is going to auto hit, right?
Yeah, I think it does.
Yeah.
strong. Double damage, so 24. You bring your sword against this shield and it tears through it again, and all of a sudden you hear a pop and it just disappears.
And he just lets out a yell, using that momentum to bring his sword around, kind of over the head of the corrupted man on the left, and he grabs, the pommel with two hands and just brings it down as hard as he can on that shield, just yelling out while he's doing it. Ah!
Okay, I've lowered your stamina. And just make sure you select the extra attack.
Wait, for what?
You're attacking again, right?
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay. So are you done?
No.
You're not going to make any more?
I'm done for right now.
Oh, okay.
I'm surrounded. I'm gonna save my stamina.
All right.
Yeah, that's actually a good point. Yeah, because if they both all three of them fast attack, that's gonna be suddenly it's gonna add up, right?
They cannot technically fast attack. They can attack one time no matter what.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
that's useful.
That's the way NPCs work, unless they have a specific thing that lets them attack more than once. Zavis, you're up.
Alrighty. Yeah, Zavis is going to stay on and go for this dude. We'll go in with, let's see. Strike. And let me see. They seem to be working pretty well, so he's gonna just stick with random location. As he starts swinging.
He's going to dodge on this one.
Oof.
Jesus.
Just.
Oh, man.
Oh, I forget the fucking. Yeah.
Yep, that
Damn,
one misses.
These guys are fucking rolling tens like it's nothing. Alright, well, here comes the second one. Let's see how long he can hold out. He can do this all day, bud.
Well, you can. I don't think Dryden can.
Yeah, he can.
Go ahead and roll a critical.
Ooh. Oh, that's just the
button. There's a critical plus fumble button.
Yeah. Ooh. Does that go through?
So we're at a 27. He's going to dodge. 15. So that's a critical for 12. Give me 1 second. So that's going to be a critical damage roll. So you hit him where? You hit him in the leg.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Hip,
he's swinging. So.
He takes 12 damage immediately. Let's see what else. Alright.
Ooh, that's fairly high up too, isn't it?
The 12 on the chart is actually a complex one. So we're going to do 5 more damage. That's just automatic. Oh, I'm sorry. So I didn't subtract the 3. So total of 2 more. Okay. Totally didn't work. I don't know why. I'm sorry, 1 second, guys.
No problem.
Okay, so just dark. All right, so there's that. So go ahead and there should let me grab this real quick.
Hee.
Go ahead and click on that and give me a critical roll
Oh yeah.
for a complex.
Oh, so tasty.
Roll 1d2.
1d2?
Yeah. That's weird though. That's whatever. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
Shit.
1d2. 2 is right, 1 is left.
There we go.
Yep. So I'm gonna make his. So yeah, he puts his arm in the way as you're punching, and how does it just break his arm?
Yeah, so he kind of reaches out to kind of get in the way of Zavis essentially as he's doing this. And Zavis kind of sees this opportunity. The guy is, of course, like everyone who fights Zavis, hunched over to fight Zavis. So as he kind of reaches down towards Zavis at an angle, he raises his fist high and brings it down on the arm in such a way that it basically breaks it over the guy's own knee.
Okay. Just want to look at one thing real quick. So fractured arm. Okay. Yeah, he screams out in pain. Ah! Eiry, go ahead and give me an awareness roll.
On it.
Yeah.
That's more like it.
You look at this thing and it looks maybe like it's some sort of potion, although it doesn't appear to be something that you drink. 1 second here. It looks like it has explosive potential. Looks like it's volatile. If you look on your character sheet, you will now have a button called Bomb. This is Grape Shot, which is in your inventory as well.
If she fucking lands this on Dryden.
Yeah.
Okay, so the button is where exactly?
If you click on your token, it's the first weapon in your inventory. So it's all the combat stuff begins with pound. So it's after stun and death, and you usually see bomb.
I do not. I see dagger, kick, punch.
It's not before the bomb.
No.
It should be there. I mean, I can roll it for you. I mean, just click off your token and click back.
Right.
There it is.
That is
Okay.
so much. Fucking
Oh my
hell.
gosh.
It does it to every. It does it to every. It does it 3 times too. Really, basically.
Christ. Oh my god. Grape Shot is legit.
So, it does have a range on it.
Yeah, 4
What
meters.
Okay.
You gotta get pretty close then.
Yeah, that's...
Is that like the radius or
That's from, I mean, wherever you want to
or
throw
the
it.
actual target range? Okay, cool.
Yeah, basically from, Eiry to Devnet, that's the...
Whatever you do,
Easy.
don't drop it.
Yeah.
Okay, so... yeah, alright,
So your minor, you can pick it up for your, quote unquote minor action.
Since it does look explosive, she's probably... not really a situation that wouldn't harm anybody else in the place. That's kind of tricky.
Yeah. It's a good contention.
Actually... Well, yeah, I mean, she can only throw it 4 meters.
You got time. This battle's going for a while.
Yeah, okay,
There's a lot of ways
she's
you
gonna...
can do it.
Okay, she'll pick it up.
Okay.
And she's gonna... She's actually gonna move past Devnet.
Yep, you can move your speed. So you can move like 3.
Okay. Then she will move right next to Devnet because...
That's fine. That's fine, you can do that.
Yeah, okay.
Alright, so you pick this bomb up and begin to move forward again. The man next to Zavis is actually going to aim for his head and swing as he's in terrible, terrible pain.
I'm gonna get him. Let's see what he does. Come on, and roll some trash after all those fucking 10s.
Definitely
Hey!
Well, he
Alrighty.
He's got a broken arm. And
yeah,
he's
all his negatives were in place there.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, he just whiffs and screams out with the pain of him just even swinging. The man next to Dryden sees that the barrier is down and begins to look panicked and swings for Dryden's head.
Ooh. I can get Nancy.
Critical.
What?
18.
Okay, so...
-2 to defense rolls.
Yep, so seeing him do that, Dryden is gonna go ahead and dodge this one. Sees him coming in and tries to sidestep. Now, are the negatives already in there, or do I need to add them?
Those negatives are not in there.
So I have to add them?
Or just roll it and we'll just eyeball it. That's fine too. That's an easy one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
6, yeah, that's fine. So you're able to evade. I'll take your stamina. So he whiffs. These are just too quick. Dev.
Alright, was that the man on the left that just attacked?
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright, well I'm going to take the one that's closer and on the right then. And this time I'm going to do a strong attack.
Okay.
Nice.
Attempts to dodge. No, that's a hit. That was for the head? No.
That was a strong attack.
Well, did you aim at the head? No.
Oh, no, I didn't aim.
Okay. Alright, so that's 15 damage hitting in the arm. So that's minus...
Does it automatically calculate the extra damage for strong attack?
No, it does not.
Okay.
So basically what we have to do is we have to subtract the, well, actually strong attack. This is always a spot of confusion for me. 1 second. Yeah, so strong attacks are actually before any modifiers for location, and then location is after the soak. Okay. So basically you hit him for 30. And 20, actually, so -3, so you hit him for 27 damage.
No, that's more like it.
Oh, yeah. Much better.
And if he's not dead, then I'll take a second attack and try to take him out.
He is not dead, but he is definitely in his wound state. So he's
Okay.
like, ah, just screaming in agony. Wound threshold. He's below his wound threshold. So he has major negative modifiers. But you can shoot again.
Yep. I'm just gonna go for standard. I just want to hit him.
Yep. Okay, I've removed stamina. $17. I'll try to dodge. Which is gonna be tricky. Wow, you got him by 1.
Yes.
You did do that. You did. Did you select a second attack? I don't believe you did. I'm not seeing any of your modifiers.
No, I didn't. Oh, so that's a miss.
So that is a miss. Yeah.
Are all his negative modifiers?
Yep. It's on. It should all be. Let me look. Yep. All his current. His reflexes are at 3. His dexterity is at 3. Yep. It's all in there.
Oh, I see. Okay. I was looking for negative modifiers in the roll.
Yeah, so what it does, it's like when you set your hit points up at the beginning, if you set them at 0, it thirds all that stuff. Well, this is halving.
Yeah, like auto count.
I get it,
Yep.
yeah.
So that's, yep. So that one just misses as he kind of like bends down screaming. The other arrow goes kind of flying over his head.
Sorry, Dryden.
Boy.
So, Father Elandrin, damn it. And he, with his first one, does cleansing fire again against Dryden. Resist magic is what you need. Versus a 23.
Oof. Yeah. He's gonna use his 2 points of luck.
Okay. No. Okay. So, let's see, 16 damage. So that gets rid of that. And then you have 6 damage left over. What is your armor?
Let me pull him up here. Gear and inventory. My armor is... I thought I put it in. I had it equipped. Torso 8.
Okay. So that does... soak all that. Let me... so that's going to take... Okay, flip down here. So that's the only place you have armor is your torso?
Is the torso, yeah.
Okay, so you see this begin to burn, and then suddenly you erupt and are in flames and are in fire. So just to give you kind of what this does when you're on fire, is you take 5 damage to every body part. Now, to me, that means the 3 body parts that you can armor separately. Head, torso, and legs. Your armor does soak it in the areas that you have it, but it does begin to burn away your armor as well. I'm looking for a status icon that like there we go. I guess that's fire. So you are now on fire. How do you react to that as that happens?
Yeah, well, shock. Dryden, he sees it coming at him, and all of a sudden he feels the energy from his kin shield kind of dissipate, and as it dissipates, the flames come through, and he can feel the searing on his face and legs. And as he feels the searing on his face and leg, he kind of winces and looks up at Father Elandrin.
Burn! Burn, let the cult of the lion take you! And the corrupted man that is so very badly injured weakly attempts to hit Dryden.
I mean, on the bright side, he's using a lot of stamina. Relatively speaking.
14.
Yeah, they're still hitting pretty decently.
And a -2 to your roll.
Okay, so he's gonna parry that.
Okay. Also, fire will damage your weapons that you have on you.
Oof. God, he's gonna have one hell of a fucking repair bill.
Alright, you're able to parry that. Or block it, I should say. Knock it away. It's a better swing than you would expect, but the other one takes a swing as well. Fumble. You rolled an 11.
And he will go ahead, still hurting, still in shock, being surrounded. He's going to turn and he's going to parry that attack as well.
You are able to parry it. So you're just seeing the sparks fly off your sword as these guys slamming against it. Alright, so Dryden, it is your turn. You immediately take 5 damage. So let me calculate that out. The head, you take 5 damage there. Torso, you take no damage, but take 1 SP. Legs, you take 5 damage. So you are in effect taking 10 damage as you are on fire. And your reliability of both weapons go down 1 as you are on fire. So the only way, just to let you know, you have to basically put out the fire.
Yep. So as he parries to his right and then parries to his left using momentum, he swings around with his free hand. He reaches back behind him, grabs the water skin off of his belt, and then immediately just kind of lifts it up and dumps the water on himself.
Yeah, you're able to douse yourself enough to get the fire out, but you are badly scorched. Your head, your face is, the skin on your face is, leathered and pocked after it is burned, as is your legs. Alright. Alright, Zavis, you're
Let me know if you want me to edit that token and reflect that later. Oh my.
Can I spend stamina to take a second action?
I believe that's a full action. So if it would be a full action, no.
Yeah, that's fine.
Makes sense. Alright, Zavis has seen his buddy in some fairly deep shit. So he's gonna try and get rid of this guy real quick. This guy's pretty fucking hurt, so he's gonna go for a strong attack. And try and... Well, you know what? No. He's going for a fucking fast attack. Because they fucking work. There we go. Whoop.
17. He's gonna dodge. You hit.
Aha!
15 damage. Okay, so 15 damage. That is probably... Yeah, that. How do you take this guy out?
Yeah, so the guy is kind of, again, trying to move out the way of his strikes and stuff, and the guy, again, kind of lurches out of the way, and he actually uses that opening to kind of lift one of his arms up and basically take his fist and jam it straight into the lower ribs, as there's a sudden crack and the sound of something puncturing inside. As he then gets ready, and he's gonna go ahead and move as well. Let me see. Oop, darn it.
Yeah, you can move up to your speed still.
Let's see. So yeah, up to there. He's gonna start heading up. All right. Oop. Oop. There.
Yep, looks good.
That's Zavis.
Okay. Or what do you do?
All right. I think. Yeah, I think her full running speed would get her like around the same area as Zavis. And so that's. Can she go into the pews? Does that?
Yes, you can do that. You can do that. Yeah, you can go down an aisle or whatever. Yeah, sure.
Okay, because she doesn't want to get in the way of Zavis.
Yeah, you're fine. You can. Yeah, you can move in there.
Okay. Let me do a quick check and see how far she can. Okay. She's going to spend her whole action running over here.
Okay.
I think is.
Yeah, that's fine. Mm-hmm.
Dev says, "Where are you going?"
Eiry's going to hold up the volatile liquid thing in a vial. I've got a plan.
Oh no!
It better be a good plan.
7d6 to 3 body parts. I hope you don't miss.
Yeah, right? Rolls that one, man. That'll be it.
Oh my gosh, I swear. No, I'm going to spend a luck on whenever I throw it.
You can spend as many lucks as you want, actually, so...
All my luck.
Yeah, the corrupted man next to Dryden swings. They're trying to take him down. He is actually going to aim at the head. Alright, critical. 18.
And Dryden will go ahead and parry again. He sees the attack coming in, and he goes to meet it and try and knock it away and parry the blow as it's coming in.
Alright, stamina removed, and you are able to... That's a -2. You're still able to parry it. What is that -3 in there for? I'm just wondering in your roll. Did you select extra attack? Or whatever, extra action?
Is it from all the damage he took?
No, he's not. He's well above that.
Let me go through again real quick. This won't count.
Yeah.
Defend, submit, parry, submit.
Oh, you actually selected parry. Okay, that makes sense then. If you actually, you're not blocking. Okay.
No,
so
I'm not blocking.
Okay, so you parried, so that's going to actually, and that was successful.
The last 2 have been. Oh, this is the 3rd parry I've made. I haven't been blocking for the last 3 now.
All right, so
if you've been taking reliability off, those need to go back on.
Yes, I will add 2.
Yeah.
So parry does another thing too.
Yeah. Now that I know the difference between block and parry, I'll say block or parry.
Okay. Perfect. Okay. Let me just get to this because in depth. Okay. So parry versus where is it? Where is it? I think it staggers them. Yes, they're staggered.
Oh, wow.
I gotta look at what that does specifically.
I'm sure it's more negatives.
Yeah. Thrown off balance, -2 to your attack and defense until the beginning of their turn. So, okay, first things first. Let me give you some reliability back. So, 2 reliability back. Then I'm going to... All these guys have -2 to their attacks and defenses. So I'm just going to do that by a bubble. Cool. Okay. So you're just, yeah, you just were on fire. It doesn't matter. You're still parrying all these guys. Devnet, you're up.
Alright, seeing as the battle's moving up, she's gonna move up for half her movement and try to take out the guy she hurt last time. Just a straight, fast attack.
Okay. We'll try to dodge. So it was 11 damage. Yep. How does that kill him?
Oh, he's already hurt and his attention's focused on Dryden, so she just takes him from the back, takes him through the heart from the back. Arrow pierces all the way through and he crumples to the ground. And she's gonna quickly knock another arrow and try to take the other, hit the other one that's on Dryden's right.
Okay. Select your extra attack or whatever. You will try to dodge.
Yikes. Jeez. You guys are so dodgy.
Dodgy fucking boys, yeah, holy shit.
They used to be part of a dance crew or something.
Dev, I think we need to take so does anyone know offhand before I go look this up? For a bow, do you get bonus damage for bow for your body? I would think not, but
no, I don't think
I haven't read that anywhere.
As far as I know. Yeah.
I'm gonna look.
I know bows get a separate thing for strong attack, of course. Right. Or yeah, they can only fire once.
When you are making melee or throwing, so we need to unclick that on your. So it says yes on your bow, so we're going to do no. I edited that for you, Devnet, because it's been shorting you 2 damage. Looks like.
Oh, okay.
All right. So you do miss. Flies overhead, crashes against the wall. Father Elandrin, I said, by the cleansing fire, take you, Witcher! And he attempts to burn him again.
This fucker.
No.
Fucking people and fire. What is it with people and fire, man?
He fumbled.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
15 still.
15. Yeah, Dryden will try and resist that. He's not very good at this, but hey, let's go ahead and try and resist that.
I mean, he's got to beat a 14. No. Yeah, okay, so 15 damage. Oh, man.
Jesus Christ.
So
fuck.
this part's to the torso, so let's see. Alright, alright, so your current armor is down to 6. Now it's down to 5. Take 9 damage. for that one, and then you're on fire again. All right, let me set your fire stuff up. Let me do one thing quick. That would stamina cost 5.
I don't like that health bar.
Health bar? What? Where? Oh
Dryden's
yeah,
health bar.
plus.
And then
Shit.
he be on fire again. And then he actually moves backwards. Corrupted man next to Dryden. Tries to take him out. Last attack. (18) -1 to your defense.
And Dryden.
Oh, he rolled a 16, just so we know.
Okay, yeah. Dryden, in searing pain, his teeth clenched, sees the attack coming in and turns to face it. And he attempts to parry it and knock it away, somewhat weakened, smoke coming off of his clothes, flames around him.
Oh, what a roll. No need to roll again. You're able to parry it. Staggered again, just kind of like lurches forward.
And Dryden knocks him back.
Dryden just needs to start going in for the grapples. Just fucking cook him with it. Fucking hell.
Alright, so it's fire time.
Yeah.
Okay, this is bad. Alright, I'm gonna just make sure that this 5 there, 5 there, and then nothing there. So, Dryden, you're at 1 hit point.
Fucking shit.
Oh my gosh.
You are engulfed in flames. Luckily, your chest piece is able to ward off some of it. And you are up.
And being engulfed in flames, after knocking the other corrupted man back, he's kind of in a semi-crouched, almost kneeling on one leg back behind him, kind of bracing himself as he kind of spins around and seeing the pool of blood on the ground. He drops down into the blood and rolls in it before jumping back up onto his feet.
Yeah, and if you would want, I would let you to move your speed as well.
And taken.
If you wanted, I would let you to move your speed as well as take that action.
Yeah, Zavis would be kind of like calling for you to get out of there, like panicked as he's basically trying to run up, but you know he can only move so much so fast, right? But he very clearly looks to be like getting in there or trying to get in there in your play.
Yeah. What's my speed? Let me look here.
It's probably severely handicapped now.
Yeah.
Your speed is
Probably
currently. Your speed is currently. No, actually, that is not affected. So 8. It's 8.
8. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Eesh.
Yep. He'll move his speed.
Oh, you're going that way.
Oh my god! What?
Oh, I knew it. I fucking knew it. Damn it! I was like,
You're
oh
going
shit.
the wrong way.
I tabbed back over from the fucking.
You get
book,
hit
and
for
I'm
one
like,
hit
oh,
point,
no.
and
Oh my god! You're just making this so difficult.
Zavis,
I mean,
you're up.
You could take
It's
out
to be
these corrupted
expected.
men.
Yeah.
Only
feel
we don't
like-
know what you're doing.
I feel like the dude is kind of a priority right now.
Yep.
Which, I mean, he's got fucking bollocks for going for it, but shit. No, there's no reactionary stuff for moving through someone else's area, is there?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so. That makes sense. Very cool. I looked at the fucking Discord. Christ. Alright. It's so fucking accurate. It's so good. Oh my. Alright. I look fucking Matt, just not knowing what the fuck's happening. Shit. Alright, I gotta try and figure out how to do... Alright, he can only really get up so far, so it's gonna have to be his movement speed for now to take care of these lads, as he tries to... You know, he's gonna actually kind of get... Well, he kind of wants to occupy both of them, really, as best as possible.
Stop it.
He wants to...
The vile thing.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Actually, could he just, if she's like obviously approaching, saying, "Hey, I've got an explosive thingy," could he just let her do her thing first?
Yeah, delay your action.
We're both 15.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, do it up. Fucking
Okay.
grape shot these bastards.
Yeah. Okay.
Spend
She
some
can
luck,
move
Eiry.
up. She can move up 4 meters, and then there's
Correct.
4 meters to
Yeah.
toss to both, like in between
Yeah,
both
you
of
can get it
them.
right perfect.
What's the radius on this thing?
Oh,
Enough to hit both of my hope.
Let me see.
It's pretty...
Let me think about that for a second. If you throw it, I would say if you throw it exactly where you're trying to throw it, it would hit both of them. Like right in
Okay.
between them.
Yeah, that's what I'm wanting to go for. So, yeah, she's definitely gonna try to aim for that in between them. But oh wait, the stairs are there. Is it gonna leave behind? Like, is she going to know if it's going to leave behind any sort of residue?
You have no
it'll be
idea.
fine, it'll be fine.
Okay.
They'll probably leave a whole lot of fucking shrapnel and, like, fiery shit, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
What's the railing situation? Is it stairs and like a really tall sort of like not climbable sort of railing on the side?
No, it's just a probably a waist high wooden rail.
Okay. Okay, so there's still a way to get up there. It's just climbing. Alright. Yeah, she's gonna lob it between them to try to get both of them out.
So
Yeah, I'm
let
guessing-
me read this before. Just hold on 1 second. Okay, so it says bombs can be thrown at a single target, but their damage affects an area. Everyone in that area takes the bomb's damage for every part of their body. So fail your athletics.
Oh, so it's only if you failed it. So one way or another, it goes out.
Oh
But
yeah,
if you
it's
fail, it
just-
determines
it's
if it scatters.
Yeah. So
Wait, what?
yeah, you're just gonna throw it, and then I'm gonna roll.
Yeah, it's fine. Just roll and see. You know,
Just
see what
dodge
happens.
it.
It'll be fine.
It doesn't matter. There's a scatter table if you throw it very poorly.
It's fine.
You can use luck, right?
Yeah.
As much as you would like.
How
So-
much luck do I have? Where is it? There it is.
It's,
Okay. All right.
Fuck, if
so,
it goes one too far.
So I just click bomb.
Click bomb, that's it. And then add, if you want to, it'll ask you for any modifiers, and you put whatever luck you spent in there.
It says action type, standard, attack, defend.
Attack.
Oh, this is my first attack, isn't it?
Maybe.
Pretty much. Christ. Hell, if you miss, it might be your last.
It just drops it on her feet.
Yeah, right? Is this fucking...
Now it's saying weapon selection.
Yep.
Oh, grape shot.
Yep, mm-hmm.
Yep, there you go. This is,
I'm going to... Oh man, it's now even asking for firing range. I'm going to spend 3 luck. I have 5, so I'm going to...
Yep.
Okay, so it says firing range, long, and in parentheses it says listed range? Does that mean the 4?
I presume.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, we'll see if there's any other modifiers on it.
It will give you a negative for that, but I think it's -2.
Target location, am I just selecting random?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, random.
Yeah, just...
Because I doubt she has any sort of aim to actually...
No. Yeah, it won't help you. It wouldn't help you anyway.
In his fucking mouth.
If it hits all their body parts anyway.
Okay, so the additional mods, would that be where I put the...
Correct. Yep, just put a 3 in there. Or 5, whatever you're looking to spend on your luck.
I'm going to spend 3, because I feel like I might need some luck healing Dryden.
I imagine this is exactly how Eiry would be doing this. Very confused and
What? Yeah.
very unsure of what she's doing.
It's like an angry poultice. You just have to apply it properly.
Couple
no!
Oh no!
Ooh.
So that's actually a 9.
That's not as...
So hold on. Let me see here. I still don't understand like what it.
The thing is, what is the target? That's the
Right.
thing.
That's exactly what I'm trying to figure out.
Oh, is that just the
floor
ranges and target DC?
Yeah, I would say it would be actually. That's
Which even point blank would be 10.
She's not in point blank, but she is in. Okay, yeah. What page is that on? Can you tell me real quick?
It's the same 152, same as scatter. I think that's the thing right next to scatter.
Yeah, I would agree. That's what I would say it is. So that is okay. All right, yeah, that's why I gave. I'm just gonna say it's close because. All right, so 15. So that's you missed. So we're gonna do a scatter. Go ahead and roll me 1d10.
Oh Christ! Don't roll a 1 or a 10.
6.
Hey.
6 is okay. Go ahead and roll a.
That's one of them.
1d6.
1d6.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's see here. Let's see if you're lucky enough.
Kind of like the other side of him. I guess that's one of them.
Okay, 4 actually.
Oh, cool.
Oh no, that's gonna hit this guy. That's gonna hit him. So it hits the one on the right. Let me. How much you did? 19 damage. So 19 damage to every body part. So that's gonna kill him.
Yeah. Fucking shit. Christ. That is just scary.
So basically,
Zavis dies, I'm an alchemist. Just saying.
yeah.
Your first taste of power.
Yeah. It's like Zavis suddenly realized why all of his kinsmen went into crafting. Just that one event. He's like, now he gets it.
So there's a massive explosion near this guy, and just this green flame just washes over him, and his skin is just burned completely from his body, leaving a charred corpse. The flames wash over next to the other one, but he ducks as Ori's throw was a little off, but still definitely caused some mayhem.
Seems like a good opening for a dwarf to sneak in.
Yeah. That was a good plan, girl.
Yeah, so I was just
Eiry
sitting there
still-
just mouth agape at how Eiry got her hands on an explosive, right? And two, the fact that she very clearly missed.
I got
Which
one.
is just a worrying concept.
She didn't throw it behind her right into you guys, so...
True.
Which could have happened.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, if you've ever played catch with like a toddler, you know very well that it can end up behind you.
Yeah. Zavis, you're up.
Oh, can you hear me? Ah, there we go.
Yep, you're up.
Yep. So Zavis will move up. And now he's got like a little bit of extra space. And he's gonna whoop some ass. That's what he's gonna do. Because he can't quite get up to Dryden to help with the bad dude. So let's get this boy. Bring it.
24 dodges. Definitely a hit. It's going to be a critical hit too.
Ooh.
Oh, I dodged with the wrong person. Sorry.
Oh.
What did I
He's
rolled
gonna
an
roll a
8.
fucking 10.
No, I rolled an 8. I'll see what I need to
I'm really curious if he does roll a 10. I kind of have respect for that, right?
I rolled an 8, and his dexterity, his dodge is 4, so that's 12. Reflexes is 7, 19. So not a critical, but a hit.
Sweet.
So minus 3, so he takes 11 damage.
Ooh. Oh,
Okay.
wrong thing. Alright, let me
Could
go
go
for
again.
the second one. Yep. Also, my lag just... Oh, yeah. My lag decided it was done, so... That's also good. Oh, nice! It's another 24. Fuck.
That's
At least
very
he's
nice.
reliable. At least he's reliable, yeah. Consistently like 20 to 24. I'm pretty happy with that.
Okay, he's gonna dodge again.
Ooh.
16.
Oh,
That is a critical.
yeah.
So 9, so he's down to 10. Alright, go ahead and click on this guy. So it's going to be a simple critical. With the...
Simple critical, yeah.
Oh, no, 10 is actually... I'm sorry, 10 is...
Oh?
Where'd it go? I think it's actually higher, now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, 10 is complex.
that?
Go ahead and do complex.
Ooh, tasty. Haha.
Lost tooth. It doesn't really matter.
He is not going to be able to talk. Fuck all.
Busted out his teeth.
And Zavis is going to berate him and he won't even be able to say anything back.
You gonna do anything on your second turn?
I'm definitely going to pay 3 to punch him in the face again.
Okay.
So let's do that.
This guy just doesn't work.
I'm going to get you, lad. Gonna fucking get you.
18, he's gonna dodge.
Fuck off. Oh yeah. Feels good, man.
That is
Feels
a
good.
simple critical, so 16 damage. That kills him.
Ooh, shit. Oh, fuck yes.
How's that
Fucking
look?
my boy. Yes, so the flames kind of illuminating the whole area around him are quite highlighting the scene as he goes in fiercely. This guy's still kind of hunched over, getting out of the way of the flames, as Zavis brings a blow up and then to the side, the arm and leg, and then finally just reaches kind of behind his head and brings it down into his knee as the man just sprawls, blood spurting from the hole that was his face.
Okay. Alright, let me, so it's our friend's turn, right? Yeah. Alright, let me think about what I'm gonna, just give me 2 seconds. Just need to look up one rule. Sorry.
It's all good. This is one of those moments for a GM. I feel. Where it's like, let me think about fuck.
Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. I just need to see. I'm pretty sure I know what it is, but I just need to make 100% sure.
I'm gonna need your help, Eiry. I'm gonna need your help.
You might need her help. I mean, this all hinges on what happens next, pretty much. He just starts walking over to Eiry and finishes bleeding out. Or, well, actually, you know what? I guess, on the bright side, at least all the wounds are cauterized.
Yeah, at least.
Fucking shit. Oh, fuck. Man, this is intense.
He moves away slightly. And then actually he has to do a recover. He's breathing hard.
I'm wondering when it would get there.
And that is the end of his turn.
No fucking way.
Just in fucking time. I was sitting here the whole time, I was like, man, he's spending it fucking hard and fast. Gimme. And it's,
Get some payback, Dryden.
Go.
Yeah, so Dryden first, as soon as he walks away and sees him trying to catch his breath, immediately raises his left hand up, aims it at him, or waves it towards him, and he puts he uses an ard signal sign on him, air. So there's just a kind of a wave of force that's coming out from his hand as he tries knocking him down.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go ahead and put I'm gonna go ahead and put 6 stamina into that.
Okay. Go ahead and roll that.
Okay. Find it here. There we go. I mean, yeah, it just happens.
Yeah, just... Okay. So 10%. So 60% chance. Go. So go ahead and roll a D100. So he is, this boom, and he just kind of bounces off the wall behind him and hits the floor. He is staggered
and prone.
And
then I'll spend the rest of the stamina. I said the stamina for the extra action.
Ooh.
And I will come around and get into combat with him and bring my sword down on top of him while he is staggered and prone after bouncing off the wall and hitting the floor. I just kind of go in motion to continue with that falling motion to attack him.
Yep, so he's got -2 to his defense. Swing away. Oh my god. Oh, you're so hurt.
Yeah.
Okay, his defense.
Ooh.
He attempts to dodge with a -2.
Roll out the way.
He does not dodge. But that damage was pretty bad. So let's see, 12, and you hit him in the arm.
So 6.
I don't believe he has any armor on. Maybe his robes. Yeah, he takes 12 damage. Slices across his arm and he screams out, "Ah!" Okay.
Dev got skipped, I think.
Did she?
Yeah.
Yeah, she did. Shit.
Oh, she did. Go
She
ahead.
was just-
Dropped back to the stomp. Yeah.
No, yeah, go ahead.
She just got so taken up in all the action. So exciting. She's eating popcorn.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
go ahead.
So is it reasonable that she could move a little bit to the side?
You can move and then shoot. Yeah, you can always move
Well,
your speed
I mean,
no matter what.
Because you're kind of firing upward on the
Yes.
dais, firing
Yep.
over Zavis isn't
Yep,
going to be a
you're
problem.
Yeah, you're fine. He's short.
Alright, so she'll just move it.
Yeah, it's
You
like
sure?
that. That's kind of our baseline.
Yeah, it's our MO.
Step up on one of the benches.
Alright, so she's going to... Is there a negative for him being prone? I suppose it would already... Do you...
He has a -2 to his defense.
Oh, I didn't know if it was a negative for me.
No,
Okay.
no, there's nothing that says there is. $22. He'll
Nice
try
shot.
to dodge. Dodge, 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 dodge.
She's gonna get this fucking kill again.
She's going
Um,
to...
18.
gonna
Okay,
fucking kill snipe him again.
So let me look at what this is here. This is technically, did I put it in there? I even didn't. So that's a 4. So he takes 10 damage in the leg right away.
Alright, she's going to go again.
Well, you have a critical,
Oh, I have a critical? Okay, is this just
a huge critical. So
Ooh.
let me go in order here. So
Devnet is the kill steal queen.
I don't know why everyone thinks these witches are so...
Right? Yeah.
Right?
You just shoot them when they're like knocked over and shit, and they
Right.
die.
You just have to choose the opportune moment.
okay, so this is a critical by 18.
Fucking shit.
So
Is that a...
think I'm just looking at the base damage ad. If I can find
Pretty
it.
fucking hefty.
It is pretty hefty indeed. Where is that table? I always lose it. Always lose it. It's because it's not in
I think
in-depth
it's
combat.
158.
Yeah, it's because I started in-depth combat when I shouldn't. 158.
Yeah,
That's a
158
okay.
top
So
rank.
that's deadly. So the first thing,
Yeah.
he gets is 10 more damage, which does not kill him. So go ahead and on this GM
Right,
button,
right.
go ahead and do
I
that.
got it.
Oh, I cannot wait to see what fucking one it is.
So his guts get...
Oh.
So this hits him right in the stomach. How does that look?
Fuck.
And-
Oh yeah, he's on the ground and she takes aim, fires, hits him right in the gut, and he, although he's prone already, he just kind of curls in over the arrow because gut shots hurt.
Yeah, fuck.
Zavis, good.
Alright. I don't think I can get there with a charge, can
Well, actually, can Dev take another shot?
Oh,
yeah,
yes,
yeah,
yes,
yeah,
you sure can. Sorry.
Fucking please finish him. I need this to happen. The record has to stay perfect.
Yeah, he's laying on the ground being shot right now.
She
Yeah,
says,
he did just
"Fucking
get a
die
-3
already."
to basically everything, so he's kind of fucked.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend a luck. Just, you know,
Hell
make
yeah.
it happen.
21. All right. Let's see.
The fucking head! It's a fucking headshot!
It is a headshot. Let's see.
Yes!
Oh, fuck.
Alright, I'm gonna do one thing first, because... Okay.
Christ, Devnet.
What took you so long, boyos?
Well, we can't let him go again. He might have
Yeah,
a little
exactly.
something left. One more hit and Dryden's down.
Yeah, he's
Alright.
not in
Alright,
the
so let's
position.
see here. He's gonna try to dodge. He's gonna use all his luck to dodge. He has 5.
Christ, if he rolls a fucking 1. Eh?
Nope. Hit. How do you kill him?
She hits him in the gut before, and then she just looks a little frustrated that he's still moaning and rolling around, and she knocks another arrow, closes one eye, takes aim, lets it fly, hits him right in the head, and she just nods, looking really satisfied. That's more like it. This was taking a wee bit too long. Eiry, you better go see to the Witcher.
I guess combat's over, because if so,
Yes.
then he's going to actually go
Yep.
and check on.
Yeah, it's Zavis kind of. He's still fairly tense, but he visibly relaxes a bit as he kind of scans the rest of the room to make sure there's nothing kind of creeping and crawling
Yeah.
before he heads back up.
Oh, we better make sure the door's secured. And Devnet would normally try to rub it in a little bit to Dryden, but he's burnt to a crisp. That's not necessary.
Yeah, he's pretty fucked.
Dryden, as he sees, he weakly attacks the father on the dais there, and he knows that he's gonna have a hard time killing them. Sees an arrow out of the corner of his eye come and hit him in the gut. Sees him kind of hunch over and moan, and then thunk, another one right in the head. And knowing what happened, he doesn't even look towards Devnet. He just kind of looks down at the man, arrows sticking out of him, bleeding on the floor. And Dryden just takes a knee, and he's breathing somewhat heavy. And then he sits back on his backside and then leans against this back wall here and just sits there, just kind of in a daze as he's in pain and there's blood all over him, and he just sits there with his back against the wall and his legs kind of splayed out, without the strength to do anything else.
Yeah, Dev's actually really respectful. She's like, I have never seen a man move like, and while he's on fire.
He's not on fire anymore, though, right?
No,
he's
but
not.
Okay.
but there were some rounds there where he was spinning and parrying.
All right, let me take a look at you.
Hey, for fuck's sake. He doesn't look too good, does he? I don't think there's any more, at least. Should be all of them. Except those lasses outside.
Oh gosh.
Dryden
So
kind
Yes.
of weakly and feebly looks up at Eiry as she approaches.
You look over Dryden, and his body is burnt badly. However, your first, as you're kind of looking him over, you think that there's nothing in here life-threatening. But he is very weak, very hurt, and unless you know that Witchers, you've heard the rumors that they can't, catch infections or anything. So his body will be scarred, certainly. Mechanically, there's nothing to stabilize. He is not in a death state. There is no way to give someone hit points back without being either a mage or just rest.
Could I guess for flavor, she has numbing herbs.
Oh, sure, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So she kind of treat as much as she could, especially around the joints, because, if he's going to start walking around, she's probably going to want to numb those down. And since he's not susceptible to any sort of, I guess, infections, then they don't really have to worry about that. Sterilizing, whatever. Clean.
So as she begins to put the ointment on Dryden, the pain at first is almost unbearable even for you. It reminds you of the trial of the grasses, how bad. You've never been hurt like this for a very, very, very long time. But after she does apply it, those areas seem to soothe just a bit, at the very least.
Yeah,
Sorry.
and rather than like yelling out or anything, you can just see the extreme pain in his face with the wincing and grimacing, the tenseness of his body, just kind of curling in on itself as you're applying the oils.
She definitely has a very visibly apologetic expression as she's going through it, and basically assuring him over and over, you'll be able to walk better. It'll be okay. I'm sorry about this. It'll hurt for now. It'll get better as it goes on.
And Dryden, he looked at her, just kind of wincing and grimacing still, even as the pain is already starting to kind of lessen. And he just looks her in the eye. Thank you. Thank you. And he moves to get up.
Thank you. Thank you. And she's gonna kind of take a step back, but also have her hands out just in case he needs something to hold on to, though obviously probably is just gonna man it up, but she's there just in case, kind of like a reactionary kind of thing.
And Dryden, he gets up and he looks over at the dead mage, and he looks over at Zavis. Search him and see what he has. And then he takes Eiry's offer of help and grabs onto her arm and lets her lead him down the stairs and off the dais.
To be honest, we may be best just getting out of here. The humans are loath to actually listen to anything we say anyway. And, well, with this as it is...
Consider he's possibly connected to the Red Withering.
Indeed, Oh, it's a fucking mess, this.
Looks at Zavis and says, please, don't make me do it.
I'll get to it. And he'll kind of head over and check the guy.
He has a staff that's laying on the ground. That's obvious. It's a metal staff. When you check, are you just searching him for stuff or looking on his body? And
yeah, he'll check his whole person essentially.
Yeah. So
check on his clothes and
the only
everything.
thing you find on his person that's of any interest is a medallion that was tucked under his cloak, and it is a medallion of a lion, silver.
Zavis kind of holds it up and shows the other. Certainly looks like the one we were looking for. I think this should be the last of it then, with the Withering.
We
Are
will
there
take
any-
that back to the witch.
Hey.
Go ahead, Dev.
Are there any valuables in here? Like candlesticks? Candelabras?
Yeah, absolutely. Yes,
I
there
like
are.
your Viking style.
Yeah, I mean, totally. She's a Viking.
Exactly. You know what's up.
So anything portable and easily shoved into her bag, she's gonna grab it.
You begin to loot the Temple of Meletile, and as you do, after some time you hear a hard rapping on the door. Over and over again. Open up! This is the sheriff! Open up!
Devnet covers, like, puts her backpack back on and
Yeah, Zavis
doesn't want to make
over.
sure none of the candlesticks are poking out. Can't. Yes,
What was it?
Sheriff. Just a moment. Devnet will come and open the door.
Yeah, Zavis rushes over to join her.
Zavis, I think you should take it from here.
Yeah, I'll do that. The fucking miss in the first place. This is going to be a tough one.
You've talked us out of worse. I have faith in ya.
I suppose so.
The door at the, you lock the door, it's down here.
Yeah.
It's further down.
Oh, yeah, Zavis would head out to that one and open it up. His knuckles are, of course, away by now.
Let me turn on. The light is... it came at night, so it's nighttime, but this guy has a torch with him. So... he steps back, he's like, what is the meaning of this? These priestesses have said that you have gone and attacked the temple.
The meaning of us? Yes, it does seem to be.
I'm echoing through. No one now. Okay, good.
Hey, go ahead and have a look inside. You'll find more of those men like the one you had locked up that we took care of.
Yes, and you go into the Temple of Meletile and kill them? Why didn't you come to me?
We didn't exactly have a choice. We were locked in here. And they attacked us. What should we do? Just let us kill us? This wasn't no Temple of Meletile. This was a cult. They were just hiding it under the name.
Yeah, one of the priestesses grabs the sheriff by the shoulder and leans in and whispers something to him. He frowns and nods to one of the guards who walks. Move, dwarf.
Yeah, he moves aside. Keeping an eye on everyone outside.
Walks up and he looks at Dryden. You can't see his face, but his head kind of like tilts back. He looks very, very concerned. Just looking at the guy. Excuse me. He like pushes by and walks around, and you can just tell he's out there looking at things, and you hear him scream back, "Sheriff! The priest has been murdered!"
Verbal combat, Aki.
Oh, don't worry. All of the combats.
The sheriff grabs the sword and draws it. You're under arrest. Drop your
Under arrest
weapons.
for
Come
what?
with me.
Defending us, sir.
Murder of a priest of Meletile here in Orion.
Oh, I think you best take a look inside of the church. They wouldn't know Church of Meletile. This is a cult, plain and simple. They're witches. You want to
And
go take a look
rapists.
yourself? Go ahead.
Not
That's a damn
telling you
mess.
again, drop your weapons or we will be forced to kill you and cut you down here.
How many are there out there? Like, he can see, I assume.
The sheriff and then 3 of them and then the one in the That's what you can see.
Is there any way for him to use his skills at convincing people and stuff here, or is it just
Doesn't you can give a persuasion roll, but it doesn't look like anything is going to stop him from bringing you in at the very least.
As Zavis is looking around the room, all of a sudden you just hear a clank, clank. And when you turn to see where it came from, Dryden has taken his swords off of his back and he's just dropped them on the ground.
Can Devnet make a stealth roll to try to kind of dispose of the loot underneath the pew?
Yeah. I was wondering about that. I was like, man, she's gonna get caught looting it too. It's gonna look really good.
Yeah, it's gonna look really good.
Yeah, that's about what I expected when she was doing it. But
yeah, you can dump. You can. Yeah, do it. Yeah, go ahead and do a stealth roll.
Okay. Hold on.
I'm gonna let this guy roll 2, but it's gonna be a negative to it.
He's distracted by the clanking of Dryden's swords on the...
And darkness, yeah. Yeah, you're able to kind of push it under one of the pews, and the guard inside doesn't notice it.
Eiry might.
Yeah, Eiry might.
No.
And Dryden looks over at Zavis, and his head is down, but he just kind of shakes his head a little bit. We cannot fight, friend. I need rest.
Fine. And you, Sheriff, if that's what you really are, take a look at our friend, take a look what they did. Just be keen that fate isn't awaiting you when they turn on you the moment you get us locked up.
Listen to me, dwarf. This is what I've been ordered to do by my lord. You'll come with me now, or I'll put you to the sword. The Justicar will come, perhaps, and you'll get a fair trial.
Eiry will hand over her bow, but with a hard look, and this better come back to me unharmed. And she's not going to give over her poignard. She's going to try to stealth that too. That would just be what she would do.
Yeah.
Okay, let's we'll take care of that in a minute.
Okay.
So as everybody is kind of let out, the sheriff and his guards begin to. I am echoing through you, Slip, I believe.
Okay. I mean, I don't have any sound on in Roll20 because I can't.
Yeah, Roll20 it wouldn't be.
It doesn't seem to be doing it now.
Let me decrease the sensitivity, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
See if that's any better.
Yeah, he leads you. Yeah, I hear myself very clearly through you.
Let me exit.
I can't hear anything.
Yeah, I can't hear it either. So I'll try to exit the... Can you hear it, Aki? When
echo? No, not at the moment.
Okay.
Or well, then I did. Just then when I talked, and now.
Okay, I'm gonna exit the voice and then come
Okay.
back in and see if that helps.
Okay. I think that's better. Yeah, that seems better.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not hearing anything now.
Yeah, he proceeds to line you guys up with the guards and walk you to the jail after disarming all of you. Go ahead and roll me that stealth, Devnet, for hiding your poignard. Yeah. He does not notice it.
Cool. She's probably not going to use it. It's just roleplay.
Mm-hmm. Give me a couple seconds here. If anybody would like to take a break now is probably a good time.
All right.
I'll get some water.
Like a couple minutes. Well, that was a long combat, but I thought it went pretty well.
Yeah, really. I mean, we did pretty good, really. Aside from Dryden, but I mean, that was to be expected.
Oh yeah, I was more
easily able to rush him.
Yeah, I was more speaking of getting the mechanics down and the flow of it, and it was pretty fast. And
yeah, I think it was pretty good.
Yeah, you guys did well enough. The choice was try to build up some more stamina and open a portal, or attack Dryden with the same spell again.
Yeah, that's what I expected was a portal of some kind, but then he was too low on fucking stamina, and I was like, oh, thank Christ.
He had 7 stamina, and I needed 11.
Fuck, lovely. Yeah, if Zavis had gotten up there with 1, he would have been able to fucking oof.
I thought about doing it the round earlier, which is probably what I should have done, but yeah, then I wouldn't have had the stamina to hit him with the fire again.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it went fairly well.
I like combat when it's there's stakes on the line. When it's just random running into things, and just fight it, I'm not so much a fan of it. But like when there's actual, hey, we really need to get this guy or whatever. Hey, this is really a dangerous situation. I like it, but
yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah, it's interesting.
Well, that was fun. I wasn't expecting them all to go charge Dryden, but I guess I should have. I'd been preparing Devnet to have to defend herself.
Oh, yeah, no, I kind of expected them to either have one of them come off our way or all go to him. And it just made more sense on all sides for them to all go for him, really.
Well, in their mind, they were going to him because he was trying to attack their leader, and he was making short work of that barrier.
Well, yeah, it makes sense. I just
didn't have a choice.
Didn't go the way I expected it to.
Yeah, we got lucky, really. He definitely fucking tanked it. And that's one way to tank.
One hit point. Like I was like, oh, is he gonna go below 0? I thought he was, and then I did the math. I was like, okay, 5 to the head, 5 to the legs, and then he had 5 left on the body to soak. And so he soaked everything on the body and took 10, and he had 11 left.
Man.
So did you fudge anything? It didn't look like you did.
I did not. The only thing... So I had a choice with the priest at the end. I could either hit him again with that spell, which I considered, or try to open a portal.
Ooh.
And so I was trying to open the portal, but I didn't have enough stamina to do it. So I had to recover and then do it the next turn. But you guys got him before he could get away.
Yeah, that would have been bad if he summoned the portal successfully and just disappeared. Because another person to hunt down.
Yep. Yeah, that was definitely a possibility. But yeah, no, I did not fudge one thing. I could have been a little meaner and just went straight after Dryden at the end. But
yeah, that might have been
mind, it would have kept him from Dryden, but not everybody else. And then he would have been so weak that I would have had to rest twice to get a portal. So either way, he was screwed. So I don't think I could have killed Dryden and then tried to get away, but I still don't think he would have got away. So he was just like, I'm just trying to try to get away. So there were some choices I could have made with him. I could have created another barrier at one point early. But yeah, he was already down like 10 plus stamina at the beginning because of the barrier ritual that he created before you guys got there.
Yeah, that barrier was... Yeah.
But you made short work of it, though, really.
Dryden was so badass. Just 3 guys on him. And on fire. Parrying all their blows.
I'm hurt. Okay. All right, is everybody back?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
So, Dryden is put in a large cell with Eiry, whereas Zavis and Devnet are put in cells by themselves. In the hallway, you hear the moving of guards clanking about. One thing that you know is, well, they bring food to you, give bandages for Dryden. The sheriff never is seen again for the moment. Only the guards. You're in here at least 2 to 3 days. Eiry and Devnet, something you do notice is the red spots on your stomach and back by the 3rd day have faded. You feel much improved as far as your health goes. You don't feel sickly. You don't feel nauseous or weak. Dryden in 3 days, and with the tending of Eiry, you begin to feel better. Let me look at one thing about recovery. You guys can roleplay. Wow. You can talk to each other through the walls and stuff like that, but
Yeah, Dryden is just, he's essentially using this time to just heal, to rest and to get his strength back, with Eiry tending to him and kind of ensuring that he's resting and getting his strength back as well. He frequently says thank you to her on multiple occasions as the days go by.
and just to see how much you heal, Eiry, give me a go ahead, keep going, sorry.
Okay. Is Aki saying anything? Because like I see his mic light up, but I don't hear anything.
Oh, is it? Can you hear me now? Yeah.
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 I think it's your
it's
Yeti. It's just picking up some ambient
It's
stuff.
just
That's too
crazy sensitive. Yeah. Let me try turning down the gain a little bit.
I don't hear anything though, so I think it's okay.
Yeah, I wasn't
Okay,
hearing
yeah.
anything. It was just like lighting up, so I wanted to make sure that I wasn't like about to talk over you.
Yeah, it seems like it should be fine now. It was probably just literally a hair too much. It's crazy sensitive. I'm just kind of getting used to it. So.
I feel you. That's why I do push to talk. So Eiry is, anytime Dryden says thank you, says it's all right. Just get better. And at some point she's gonna be like, that was amazing what you did. Just, did you not feel the fire?
I felt the fire. I felt it singeing and burning my skin, but the fire that I had in my heart for that man, to get to him, to be finished with this job so I can leave this place was stronger.
Was that your only motive?
To kill him, yes. What other motive did I need?
I don't know. I see the friendship you have with Zavis, and I don't know. I just.
Zavis did not appear to be in any danger. I did not need to defend him. He looked fine to me.
I suppose I just figured maybe he's your friend, and there was some sort of protectiveness, even despite him being alright, you know?
Well, if that man's attentions had been turned to Zavis, then yes, my motivation would have been more than just his death. But that is not the case here. They all attacked me. I simply fought back.
It was quite impressive. I see why your kind, I guess, is feared, in a sense. At first I didn't really understand it. You do look different, but I didn't really understand why you were so feared, but you've got a will unlike anything I've ever seen.
The only people who need to fear me are any who draw their weapons on me, with intent to hurt me or my friends.
I definitely... So you do admit you got friends?
Well, I have already admitted that. In the beginning, when I first met you, you knew Zavis was my friend, and that is why I am here. He summoned me, so I came.
It was debatable, honestly. At first I thought you were friends, and then after a while I just thought that maybe you were using Zavis, but back in the temple I kind of think that, well, I think now you're friends. It kind of...
I would not just allow myself to be summoned, beckoned by anyone who was not a friend.
Do you find it a weakness?
A weakness? No. Everyone needs friends. Everyone needs contacts. Even I do. Does that seem odd to you?
Well, you're an enigma in itself, but for me, just as a regular, carnival traveler, caravan person, friendship is all you got. It's your family. So your kind in general, I just don't understand. You seem cold, but at the same time, there's a bit of warmth, if you don't mind me saying.
Only a bit. Just a very little bit.
I apologize.
I must rest now. Thank you for your tending.
It's the least I could do.
And Dryden kind of pulls his cloak over him and rolls over and tries to close his eyes and get some rest.
Ori, let's take care of this healing. So you can treat him overnight 3 times. You can, the best way to probably do it for you is to roll your healing hands 3 times. This, if you get a 14 or higher, he will get his recovery roll +3 for healing hands. So his recovery is, or not his recovery roll, but his recovery stat, which is a 6. So if you succeed, he'll get 9 hit points back each time.
Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm rolling healing hands 3 times.
Correct.
Okay.
And that's just on your sheet. There's not a button for it. Okay, that's 1. That's 2. Roll that. Now click on your token and click the critical plus fumble. Okay, so it worked twice. So Dryden gets 18 hit points back over 3 days.
Woohoo!
So under the care of a doctor, her bandages that are supplied, they let her keep her medicinal salves and whatnot that she had on her. You begin to feel better. You're still very, very uncomfortable, but and you look almost like a mummy because you're wrapped so much, except your torso. Your head and your legs are the worst. But after a while, you are feeling much better. So Zavis and Devnet, talking through the wall of your cell. Go ahead and give me some role play before I move on.
Yeah. So it's just like a thin enough that we can talk, or is there like a thing?
You can talk through there. Yeah.
Zavis would have over the course of the day, like check in regularly, like pretty much when he wakes up, he's like, "Hey, you still in there? How are things?" etc. And again, as the day kind of turns, hey, how are you doing?
Oh, I'm all right. This leg's bothering me a bit. Maybe if the guards return, I can convince them to bring me a few bandages and some clean water.
Hey, that'd be good. I'll see what I can do as well.
It's not so bad. Been a couple of days. What's your feel? How long do you think they're gonna keep us here?
I don't fucking know. They're humans, and they're fucking cocksuckers as far as I'm concerned. Honestly, it's a whole fucking mess. If we do get out of here, I don't know when it'll be. I don't know how exactly either.
Zav, you remember my friend? He has, always said he's got a real pointy kind of a head. A real sharp guy. Do you know the one I'm speaking of?
Hey, I think I do.
Oh, well. You remember when, I thought he'd abandoned us when things had gotten really tight, really dangerous that one time. But it turns out he was there. He was right behind me the whole time. He'd never left me.
I think you get what you're saying.
Right, so...
I mean, if push comes to shove, let's be frank, I don't think there'll be too many issues. My side or yours.
Right.
Not like I need anything in the first place,
I just thought you should know. In case we're in a spot where we need to cut through red tape or cut through
I
A
get
situation
you.
that's holding us back
That's interesting, eh?
as a last resort.
Well, it's good to know, eh? Hmm. Got a bad feeling about this. Given as riled up as everyone was. Then again, if they ever give us a chance to actually talk about it, I don't know if they have much they can put against us.
Oh,
The
except
priest
for
is
slaughtering a
dead,
bunch
but
of the priest and a bunch of crazed zealots.
aye. Well, that's the thing. They already knew the man was mad, and they knew that there were others like him potentially. So unless they're in cahoots with him, which I doubt, seeing as the fact they had him locked up, I don't know. We'll have to see. Although perhaps, I don't know, maybe it's a renegade, the one they had locked up. That'd explain things, I guess. Well, if push comes to shove, we'll be leaving, either way.
Wonder how the Witcher's doing.
Dryden, huh? Fuck's sake. I don't know with those burns. Usually I'd say he'll be fine, but I genuinely, I don't know.
Well, he's in
It's
good
bad.
hands.
Aye. They'll do our best, I'm sure. We can only do so much after the fella get burns up like that.
As you're talking, you hear the jingling of heavy keys and clunk, clunk, clunk as your doors are being opened. All of them. Let me, Your doors are open and the guards walk closer and say, "You can come out here. Don't try anything." And you see an old man with a heavy blue cloak walk down.
Zavis gives a bit of a remark on the way out. Oh, I was planning on trying just about everything in the book, because that seems like a wonderful idea when you already have me imprisoned.
"Quiet, dwarf, or I'll stick you back in a hole where you belong." The old man steps forward. "No, that's enough. That's enough. You guards can leave. But there... Go, I said." And they look to protest, but eventually both make their way to different parts of the jail, leaving you all be. The old man moves forward slightly. "Well, quite a pickle you each have gotten yourself into, huh? Killing a priest of Melatile here. And you,
If that's
a
what you
dwarf.
might call a cultist.
It does not matter. He did serve as a priest, and a witcher, and a dwarf. Well, with the Red Withering, people are looking to kill someone anyway, and they think that you would be a satisfactory target."
Have you noticed anything different with those who are afflicted with the Red Withering?
Actually, yes. Some of them have begun to get better.
It began to get better back when you first arrested us, right? That night, on into the morning, into the day. Suddenly the symptoms started to disappear, didn't they?
So just to be clear, this is not the sheriff. This is an old man that you have not met before.
Yes.
Well, I was not here that day, but by the time I arrived in town, it was.
Yeah, Zavis kind of steps forward a bit. Aye, well, one way or another, the cultist had caused all that. He was behind it.
Is that so?
Aye.
Well,
Why do you think we were snooping around the town?
Well, Lord Gustav has his thoughts. I hear you went and paid a visit to him.
I thought we did.
Well, he believes you work for his brother, an usurper to his title, and wish to sow discontent into the town and have the people turn on him. He offered... Which one of you is the doctor?
I am.
He offered you his favor, he had told me.
I did.
And if he had shown you that favor and then you went and created this mayhem, it would make him look very bad.
What are you proposing then?
Oh, I am not proposing anything. I am simply here to tell you that your trial is, well, in an hour. I am your judge. Lord Gustav will plead his case, and I will listen to both sides. If there is anything you wish to tell me, then I will hear it now as well.
Well, I think you heard a fair bit just then. It was that bastard cultist. His fault, all the Red Withering. The curse, that was.
Let me explain something to you, dwarf. It matters not so much if I believe you or not. I must deal with the people and the fallout. I am here as the king's servant, but I won't make it back to any non-flea-bitten place like this if I let a witcher and a dwarf go after killing a priest of Meletale, especially if the dwarf and the witcher tell me that this priest is the cause of the Red Withering. No one will believe it.
Well, they didn't.
And they
touch
didn't
him.
find anything in there.
I'm sorry, guys. You go ahead and order first, and then go ahead.
Yeah.
It was all me. I saw that this man was casting out all sorts of magic. It was madness. These men were just my bodyguards, and so I took the man down.
Maybe that's not what happened at all. Maybe we were invited to visit with the priest, and those madmen attacked us all. And try as we might to have saved that priest, the madmen who surrounded him, servants of his brother, overcame him. Dryden there, he did all he could, was set on fire protecting the priest. Maybe that's what happened. No
You saw
one
the
was
bodies.
there to say otherwise. You
Well,
see,
perhaps you didn't see
Eiry,
the
because I think what we're dealing with here is what they call a political situation, which sometimes lends itself to creative interpretations. Is that what I'm hearing, Your Honor?
He gives you kind of a smug look and then looks at Eiry. Girl, what were you saying?
She's gonna kind of side-eye Devnet. There were a lot of people in there. There were madmen, and a lot of chaos and fire.
And you are telling me that you went to help this priest and these madmen, which the sheriff knows of already, were going to kill him. My question is, what about the priestesses? They seem to have told at least the sheriff that you were involved in the priest's death.
Well, they weren't there. They misunderstood. It's all just a misunderstanding. We did bring the body of their priestess back to them, who was killed by one of these madmen at the well, so that she could have a proper burial. I'm sure that they can confirm that.
He scratches his chin. What about you, Witcher? You have not said anything.
Dryden, he kind of raises his head just a little bit where it's been kind of just looking at the ground with his hood on. And he looks at Devnet and looks to his left at Eiry. And he looks at the old man standing there. It's just as he says. We were there to save him. And those lunatics, they killed him. We were simply there to save him.
Interesting. Well, perhaps this is something I could say. This is something that I could believe, as you're just a car this day. But just a car's pay is not what it once was. So all this is a pleasant fiction. I will need to obtain something from you.
Aye, tell me what you need. Name me at a place. I've had to play this damned game before. I'm not ready to do it again.
What do you need?
What is the value you have on you? I have been through your coins. Not very impressive. What can you give me? There are all sorts of trinkets. The Witcher has a silver sword and a medallion. I doubt he'll very well give those up.
When he comments on that, Dryden looks at him. You are correct about that. I will not give those up.
And so, what is it you can do for me?
Well, perhaps... The Red Withering is starting to fade. But perhaps you have someone you know who's afflicted. The good doctor here has knowledge of the specific herbal remedy to speed that process and guarantee recovery. Even just knowing that, even if you don't have any loved ones, that could be of value to the right person.
I don't have any loved ones. Certainly none with the Red Withering. None of them are from this accursed place. But perhaps I could simply use the... He's thinking. I don't know.
If it's coin you want, I can take care of that.
Do you have coin, dwarf? More than I looked in your pockets?
Well, you saw the coin, you saw the jewels. You can have at those if you'd like.
Do you technically have jewels?
Yeah, he does actually have another 50 crowns worth of jewelry.
I'll take your jewels. But I want something more important.
Do you have something in mind?
I think I do. Yes, lass. I think I do. He smiles slightly. You'll see at the trial.
Oh, come now. Why not just tell us now?
Tell you now? What do you think?
Perhaps it can be provided quicker if you let us know what you want.
In the meanwhile, is there any chance I could get a read on him while he's talking to see, like, to try and gauge his intent if it's malicious?
Malicious against you specifically? Sure, you can.
Against us, yeah, kind of. If he's like being insidious, essentially.
Yeah. You don't think he is. He's not. Yeah.
He's just a greedy, corrupt bureaucrat.
Yeah.
That's what I figured. Just making sure.
He's just. You get the sense that he's trying to think of something good, right? Something more than a few coins. I tell you what, girl. Doctor, knowing the Red Withering so well. After this trial, you will travel with me across this countryside, and you will take payment for your cures of the Red Withering, and I will take, let us say, 70%.
All right. Would I be traveling with you specifically?
Yes, me and my guard.
All right then.
But the caravan gets a discount.
What caravan?
I'm the doctor of the caravan that came
Technically, she's on salary there.
His eyes get pretty wide. Go ahead and give me a human, whatever that human perception.
Yeah.
Me?
All of us, sir.
Anybody who wants to.
Yeah.
Dryden's not even going to attempt it.
Sorry, that wasn't what
No,
I
you're
meant
fine.
to do.
You're fine. You're fine.
That's fine.
I'm getting a weird... That's not working. I'm going to have to roll off my sheet.
Human
Just a bit.
perception's
Oh,
not
no,
working
I'm
for you.
sorry. Now I just deliberately clicked on the wrong thing. Because it kept clicking on that before.
No.
Where would it be under? Skills? Yep.
I'll let you go ahead and roll it, then I'm going to roll it. Yeah, I rolled it off your token. It worked fine. Okay. I don't know what happened, but Anne's fine. It's no big deal. So, for Eiry and Zavis, you think that he gives you like, uh-oh, kind of look when you mention the caravan. That might not be a problem. We'll see
What
to
do
it
you mean?
after. Well, I guess you did not hear. The populace rose up and many of the caravan are dead. Many of the tents destroyed and burnt.
Are there any survivors?
Yes, I believe there were.
Where are they?
Oh, I believe they are trying to clean up the mess. The local authorities finally came in, made the rioters leave. One man was egging them on, I don't know. Had the burnt face. Anyway. Sorry for your loss, girl.
I'll be able to see the survivors before you leave, right?
Perhaps your caravan has some coin they could give me too. Let us say... we'll see what they have left, and then I'll decide if you want to make a pit stop.
How about I give you another
nothing?
offer? I'll
What?
give you a better offer.
Oh?
Are you inclined for some company?
He rolls his eyes. I can buy a prostitute anywhere.
Not one as good as me.
Give me a... Oh boy. Is this a deceit or a...
I don't know, it might be
persuasion?
seduction.
Dev is raising her eyebrow. She did not expect this.
Yeah, Zavis is like, she's got it.
Bonus for red hair.
Yeah,
Let's... Well,
I can't imagine
yeah.
much more than seduction. Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a seduction roll, and then I'll do a resist coercion roll for him.
Fucking shit.
He bats for the other team.
Wow, let's see here.
Oh, girl. I don't know about all that. I don't know if you would follow through, and you look like a frail little thing.
Alright, your loss.
I like coin more than flesh. But the trial will start soon. Do we have a deal then?
Fine.
We'll say, a month. You can travel with me. I think that's fair. A month of your life, and you get to heal people and help them and make a little coin yourself anyway. The rest of you can go off and do whatever you want to do.
Honestly, I'd probably be able to make more coin in no time.
Yes, I'm sure, dwarf. I'm sure you can make much coin. Now stop talking.
Let's just get this trial over with.
Very well. I will see you soon. The guards will be back in a moment. And he turns and walks up the stairs, and you hear him say, prepare them. Is there anything you guys want to say to each other before they come and get you?
Dev says, are you sure about this?
Eiry's eyes are definitely glistening with tears that she's trying to hold back, and she just nods her head.
I'm so sorry. Do you want me to follow after you and kill this bastard?
I'm more concerned about the caravan. My sister's there.
Hey, don't worry. We'll take care of things as soon as this is done with.
Dryden just looks over at all of them as they're talking about the caravan. He didn't know anyone other than Zavis and vaguely Devnet out of the caravan, so he has no real strong feelings about it. He just notices that they obviously seem upset. So he just kind of remains respectfully quiet.
Witcher, did you ever know a man with a burned face? Or give a man a burned face?
Dryden thinks about it, and I don't recall anything specifically about a burnt-faced man. I have never come across one in any case.
That's what the judge said, right?
Yes, he did.
Okay. Devnet doesn't say anything. She just Grunt.
Regardless, we'll be getting out of this situation. We'll deal with things as they come along. Makes me wonder if it's even worth the trouble with humans half the damn time. Should have left them all to the Withering if you two hadn't caught it.
I didn't ask you to come along.
I
didn't
Sorry, I
ask
didn't quite.
I didn't ask you to come along.
What, you're not going to actually follow along with him?
Follow along with what?
The judge?
It's our way out.
Aye, it's our way out, and once we're out, we're out. We'll take care of it when the time comes. Have you never lied a day in your life, girl?
I have. Everyone has.
Well, regardless, we'll take care of it. You all would see Zavis has kind of been to the side very, very deeply in thought for the most part during most of this conversation. And he seems quite iresome over it all.
Dev is actually considering things, and Eiry, the time may come when you need to let us know if you want us to come after you, or if you want us to pursue this 10 blades.
I think 10 blades is more important than servitude to a greedy. I obviously isn't going to try to do anything to me while I sleep.
Thank God for that.
I'll be safe. He's not going to want me to die. But
He just wants your fucking coin. Honestly, I didn't say we then just take care of it once this is all done with. Not like it'd take long.
how do you propose you take care of it?
And as you guys are talking, the guards begin to come back in. And obviously your voice is lower. Come on now, let's go. Enough prattling. It's time for your day in front of the Justicar. Hopefully they take your heads.
Oh, I am sure that's how it'll go.
Hopefully it's me.
Oh, I bet you'd love that.
I would. Your big, oversized head. Let's go. And they march you out into the square, across the street to another building. There you're ushered into a simple building, a large open space with a large table on it. The Justicar points to one side of the bench. He is seated at the head of the table. On the other head of the table is Lord Gustav, who you had met. He gives Eiry a look, perhaps disappointment. The sheriff stands nearby, and a couple guards stand there as well. It takes a few minutes for the Justicar to ready himself, but finally he says, I have heard the arguments of Lord Gustav before you have arrived. Tell me what's happened, whoever wishes it, and I will make my decision. And then your fates will be sealed.
Then Aiden just looks over at Zavis.
That's what Devnet's doing too.
Makes sense, pretty much. So yeah, Zavis kind of stands. I can explain it in detail.
Details are good, dwarf. Go ahead.
Aye. As it were, we met with Gustav, my lord. He gives him a wry smile. Then, with the sheriff, he nods to him. We were looking into Red Withering, hoping to stop it. We ended up looking around, found out about the madman the good sheriff had. While we were looking around elsewhere in the town, the fool went mad, got loose, attacked that woman we were talking to, one of the priestesses. She was quite worried about something, don't know what. We almost managed to save her, but the damn thing knocked her into the fucking well. So, we took her to the priest to get help, hoping maybe, I don't know, maybe they'd be able to do something other than normal medicine. He kind of nods to Eiry. Well, we met with the priest, hoping they'd be able to help. He sent the priestesses out to make sure things were as we said. And in the meanwhile, more of those fellas, the mad ones, they charged in. It was damn near a slaughter. The priest did his best to fight back alongside us, but it didn't go well. As you can see from my friend there, it was quite a fierce fight. We managed to take him out, but we couldn't do anything for the priest. Some of them got away as well, so I would keep your men on guard.
There's a murmur as there are some people standing on the outskirts of the room. Go ahead and roll the 0.
Yeah. Boop, boop, boop.
You got luck, use it.
Yeah, how much do I have? I should have 1 luck. Yeah. Oh, I've got 3 luck.
Yeah,
is it?
Unless you used any of this
Not
session.
this session. It's
No,
per
then
session.
you should be full then. I filled
Yeah,
everybody
yeah.
up.
Okay, yeah. So I'll use the 3, of course, on that then. Boop.
Okay.
There we go.
Roll one thing here. Okay. Gustav stands up. That is not what I was told. The priestesses said they had come in with blood, looking for blood to kill the priest. That is what they told me. I can certainly say I would not trust a witcher. He threatened me in my own home, Justicar, and this dwarf. You can't believe a dwarf.
Oh, but those priestesses were so upset on seeing the plight of that young lady. I think they were just seeing red.
Perhaps you killed that young lady. I would not be surprised. They said that they found you at the well, with the dead body in your arms. Clearly you killed her.
We
The
were
sheriff
checking
can
on her
attest.
prison.
Mhm.
And that's ridiculous. What use is it in killing an innocent young girl?
The sheriff steps forward. Well, what they say is at least partially true. The crazed man, they took him with them. Know not why exactly, but he would have killed the girl if he could. No doubt. And Gustav gives him a very disapproving look. It doesn't matter. The facts are the facts. They went into the temple, and now the priest is dead.
Right, the priest and how many of those madmen? Do you think that's a coincidence?
How do you know they're madmen? They're likely guards or something.
Oh, the sheriff can attest to what the madmen looked like. He had one of his men go in and look. Eyes bulging damn near out of their heads. They were completely crazed.
Just
We were lucky
smell
to get
'em.
out ourselves alive, let alone try and save the priest. How do you think Dryden got like that? He damn near saved that man's life. Damn near died trying.
The Justicar waves a hand. Very well, I've heard enough, I've heard enough. The sheriff has told me that there are a group of crazed individuals, perhaps driven insane by the Red Withering. And there's no facts to show that these men and women killed the priest. And I don't see how we can keep them. And Lord Gustav, no, wait, you can't. You can't, And the Justicar just hits the table. Stop, Lord Gustav. I am the Justicar of the King, and my ruling is that they be released immediately. And the sheriff looks to the Lord, and the Lord simply cuts eyes back at the Justicar and then back to the four of you. And the sheriff moves towards you. I'll collect your goods. You should be on your way.
Hey, thank you.
This is an outrage, Lord Gustav says as he marches out of the room with many others, leaving after a few moments only the Justicar and the four of you.
Dryden walks by and he slaps Zavis on the shoulder as if to say, you know, good job. Just kind of shakes him by the shoulder just for a brief moment. And he turns around and looks at Devnet and Eiry, nods his head, just in a like a affirmative manner, like he knew we were gonna get out of here.
I never doubted you, Zav.
Yeah, I suppose that'll do. And kind of eyes towards the judge. Regardless, we had best, once we get our things get out of the way after all. When you want to stay around here too long.
Probably for the best.
Yes. Everyone in town is in an uproar anyway. I will be leaving immediately as well. Well, will I be able to meet you, Doctor?
I'm going to go to the caravan and check up on the survivor.
Good. Then me and mine will meet you there.
I'll look for you.
Dwarf, give her the payment that you owe me, and I will collect it from her. Unless you are all going there, which is your prerogative, I do not care. I will see you soon.
Sorry, cut out. You said see you soon, I assume?
Yeah, he said, I will see you soon.
Eiry nods to the Justicar, and then like looks over to the other. I suppose y'all should be heading out.
Let's see her back to the caravan.
Well, I don't know if I'm going to go to the caravan.
Ah.
That's a bit more to like it.
Give me a deceit roll, Ori. You can use luck or anything you want.
Gotta find deceit.
I believe it is under... That's the problem with these macros.
Empathy?
Should I be rolling human perception?
No, he didn't say anything. He just turned and laughed.
Okay.
I mean, if you're... for her, maybe, if you want, but...
if that's what this is.
It's under empathy, if you're... Yeah, okay. I'm going to do one thing. Okay, continue roleplay.
I say you should get out as quick as possible. Go wherever you're gonna go. That man, if I don't show up, he might go looking for you.
I suppose.
I'm not afraid
Curious,
of that
though.
windbag. You're
Hey,
welcome to come with us.
I'm quite curious what this girl of his is like. I couldn't imagine it'd be too much. Regardless, we'll have to wait until we're out of here. Once we get our things, we can go about checking that out.
Dryden looks at her when she says that, you know, she doesn't think she's going to meet up with him. And where will you go?
I don't know. I haven't really thought that far.
Well, if you do not want to go with that man, you do not have to go with him. You simply choose not to.
That's definitely the decision I'm currently mulling over.
Well, it is your decision, yours to make. And if you choose not to, then that is it. That is the final decision.
Just gotta weigh the pros and cons, I suppose.
There's always pros and cons. Go with your gut.
Well, I'm more of a... Oh, I suppose driven by guilt.
Where is that sheriff without things?
I think he's up.
Yeah, as you say that, he comes in with a guard with a bag of assorted goods and then weapons also, and kind of just drops them on the floor. There you go. As I say, I would not stick around here too long if I were you.
Dryden immediately walks up and starts grabbing his things, looking them over. He looks at the scorch marks on his swords, and he just takes everything and just starts putting it, you know, back in sheaths and everywhere that it belongs.
Yeah, Zavis kind of gets his stuff, kind of pulls the excess stuff on, and kind of grabs a pouch and shoves a few things into it, and oh yeah, Dryden, and he tosses it to him.
Dryden catches it. What's this?
Pay for your repairs. Without you, we would have been likely enough to die in there.
And
If you open it up, it's got the excess jewelry of his in it.
Dryden just looks at him, gives a short nod of his head, a quick nod of his head, and puts the pouch in his coat.
Eiry is going to hand over some of the numbing herbs. Be sure to redress your wounds regularly. Get fresh bandages every couple days, at least.
And he takes the numbing medication from her and nods again. And I would remember everything you did for me.
And I you. Can't forget that.
Well, Eiry, whatever you decide, there's a town that is as close to a home as Zav and I have away from Skellige. You can always get word to us there at the Warm Welcome Inn.
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you.
I don't remember the name of the town, but she'll give it.
No, that's fine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, if it's the one near Sidaris, it'd be Gildare.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You're taken out of town. The sheriff walking with you to protect you. People have lined up on the streets. They throw rotten food at you, scream obscenities, shout. But eventually, you make it past the small town and out into the fields as the sheriff watches in the distance. What is your intent, Ori? Everyone, really. But Ori, I would like to hear hers first.
Well, I mean, is the sheriff still watching?
No, I mean, he's kind of is looking at the back at the crowds, trying to control them, that sort of thing.
She's going to... Like, what do you mean intent exactly? Like, do you want to know what, like, the plan that she's doing? Or...
I mean, in general, are you planning on going back to the caravan?
Oh man. I think she's going to look like she's going in that direction, but she's not going to actually go to the caravan.
Okay. Zavis and Devnet, what are your plans?
Dev wants to keep hunting down 10 blades. She's going to try to encourage Eiry, if she's not going back to the caravan, to meet up with them somewhere.
Eiry, would you tell them your plans?
Yeah, I think Eiry would say that she would need to make sure that she wasn't being followed first.
Right. They'd have to set up a city or a town where she could backtrack it or whatever. And
okay.
And I think that we were generally gonna backtrack on Ten Blades Trail because we had kind of figured out places he had passed through.
Some stuff, yeah.
And and maybe get some more information about him. So something.
Yeah, I just wanted to. I was more concerned with Ori if she was going to the caravan or not. If she was, right. I had some. And then I guess Dryden's just heading on down the road, huh?
Yeah, Dryden would look at the three of them, and he would look at Devnet and just give her a nod, impressed with her use of the bow, and walk over to Zavis and put his hand on his shoulder and put his other arm out and grab his forearm. It was good to see you again, Zavis.
Yeah, Zavis kind of does the same and then pulls him into a hug. Aye, patting his back. Good to see you as well, friend. Now you do make sure that you treat those wounds well and get those weapons repaired proper.
Yes, I will do that, but If you get any word of a real job, you let me know. You know
I
where
certainly
to
will.
You know how you can get a hold of me.
Okay.
And then he'll go over to Eiry, and he'll look at her, and again he'll just put his hand out as if to shake it.
She'll take it.
Awkwardly. And he shakes her hand and squeezes it just a little bit, then puts his other hand on top of it and just says, "Thank you for helping me when I needed help."
Same to you, honestly. I know the circumstances are not exactly the same, but still, I'm grateful for the help that you did give. Red Withering is gone, and that is due in part to you.
Yes, well,
Large part.
I was simply here because Zavis called me. If there is work to be done, he knows where to find me.
Hopefully our paths will cross again.
I would be lucky if they did. And he turns around and just starts walking away.
As you watch the back of Dryden, as he simply takes his leave, and the rest of you stand there, deciding exactly how to go about your own departures. The days pass into weeks as you all leave these formerly cursed lands. As the old woman had promised, the death of this man ends the curse, and the Red Withering finally fades away. Those that were close to death might have lost their lives still, but for the most part, people that had contracted the disease found a new chance. And eventually, without many knowing, if any, that they had been saved by a Witcher and his 3 new friends, go on about their days, as always. Eiry is unsure of what happened to her caravan as she makes her escape from the area before she can be found by the Justicar. And that is the end of our session and this plot arc. Thanks for playing.
Yay.
That was so crazy.
Plot
Yeah.
twist from
Son of a
Eiry that
bitches.
caught the GM.